Hey, what's up? It's Adam back with another video. And on this channel, we talk about all things real estate, commercial and residential. So if this is your first time here, thanks for tuning in. If you are already part of the family, thanks for stopping back in. Uh, we have a free VIP group where a group of investors like you and I uh, invest and talk about different things that are working in the real estate industry and share information and answer questions. So it's free to join. If you like to join, we'd love to have you in the community because we all want to learn and grow together. So let's get into 5 benefits of offering seller financing. It's an excellent way to sell your house and get the price that you want, and get paid off the interest as well. So using seller financing or a rent to own agreement is a great way for investors and homeowners to sell quickly and for the right price, even though the home won't be sold outright until the end of the agreement. It can be a way to increase what you're making each month and at the same time almost guaranteeing the sale on a predetermined date. For one reason or another, some people don't consider this option a lot when selling their house. The thing is, though, if you don't need all of your proceeds up front, selling your house with a rent to own agreement or offering seller financing may be, the right option for you. It's going to give you the opportunity to sell faster. When you use a rent to own agreement or you offer seller financing to your buyers, you'll open the door for a lot more people to buy your house who may not have been able to buy your house before. More potential buyers means, you'll get a contract signed a lot quicker. So you'll be able to find potential buyers who are eager and determined to follow through on their end of the transaction. You're going to have to do your homework, though, on your prospective buyers, without a doubt. If they have been turned down for a conventional loan before, there's likely a reason why. So you want to do your due diligence on the uh, the individual that you choose to go with as far as them buying your home and you renting to own. Okay, uh, credit worthiness is probably going to play a big role here. You're going to want to take a look at that and make sure everything is up to par there. Um, it can create income with monthly cash flow. Okay, when you offer seller financing, you'll be able to bring in income each month with a lower risk of a late payment or a missed payment. This isn't a regular tenant, so your tenants are actually invested in the property and they have skin in the game and are less likely to default on their payments when they know that they're in it to eventually own the home outright. So in most cases, you aren't going to have to worry about any vacancy during the life of the agreement. And, there's savvy investors out there, and this is all they do. So, uh, you know, they sell properties carrying a note or renting to own, and they produce a very strong, somewhat passive income for themselves. The next thing is getting the price that you want. People, taking advantage of your seller financing offer are going to have less room to negotiate for a lower price. And in most cases, like I said, they're eager to buy, especially if they haven't been able to buy in the past. So at the same time, you likely find someone who, will pay you exactly what you want for the house, even if it does take a little bit of time to collect 100% of your profits, over time. Okay. The next thing is collecting more each month. All right. Not only can you be positioned to get the overall price you want to receive, your tenant is likely going to pay you a higher than average rent payment each month. Okay. Until the agreement has completed and they ultimately buy the house. In some cases, a percentage of the monthly payment is going to go toward the down payment of the house, and owners can still find themselves, collecting a higher than average check each month. And the added cost is for the convenience that you as the seller provided to them to buy your house in the first place. All right. So probably, you know, one of the last things I'm going to talk about here is just peace of mind. When you consider offering seller financing to potential buyers, you'll get the peace of mind of knowing that the people moving in are going to take care of the home. If they trash it, miss a payment, or otherwise violate the agreement, they could be out a hefty down payment along with their opportunity to buy the home. And there's times where on a rent to own agreement where the buyer slash tenant will choose to move out at the end of the term. And what that means is it all adds up to more money for you as the seller. So offering seller financing for your house could feel risky, but it's one of the ways investors and homeowners all over the country create consistent income while selling a house that they'd rather not hold on to for the long term. So those are, just a few of the benefits of seller financing. Uh, like I said, I want to touch on the buyer themselves again. If they've been turned down for a conventional loan, or their credit is spotty, and there's collections and things of that nature, it's probably not a tenant or a buyer that you're going to want to go with, because there's a likelihood that they'll default on that payment, and that's not something that you want. At the end of the day, you want somebody that is seriously going to step up to the plate, take care of the home, because they have skin in the game, they're vested in, and they know that one day I may eventually buy this home. That's my intention. So if that's their intention, they're less likely to default. They're less likely to, you know, tear up the home like I talked about. And, not like a regular tenant that knows, hey, when my lease is up, I'm gone. And, in certain cases, you've probably seen it before where people on the way out, like, trash the home, just punch holes all through the wall and pour paint all over the floor, and just leave the place in shambles. So that's not something that you want to deal with. So obviously you want to make sure that you are working with the right type of buyer and slash tenant if you're doing the rent to own move. All right. So I'll leave it there. Some benefits of seller financing. If you found this useful, go ahead and leave a comment below, some of your experience selling your house with seller financing, or if you have some questions because you're thinking about doing this right now. Leave a comment below or a question, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So until then, next time in the next video, I'll see you later.